And we're back. Hi, everyone. We are back with a new episode of Six At Film Club. I am the D. Wait, no, we should go in
Das.
order.
Das.
Das.
We'll go backwards. Das.
I am the S.
Das.
Shannon.
I am the A, Annie.
And I am the D, Dominique. And tonight we are going to be reviewing or talking about. We don't even review these movies. We just talk about them because we love them. So they all get 5-star reviews from us. We are talking about 1995's Party Girl.
Best party girl.
Whoop, whoop.
Party.
I'm excited
Party,
to do this movie. It was very visually stunning.
Mm-hmm. Aesthetically pleasing for sure. Another movie that we actually all watched together.
Yes.
Ensemble.
We did. And it was so gay.
It's very gay.
It was so gay, but like
Yes.
in the good way. The good gay, not bad gay.
There's only the good gay.
There's only
Yes.
the good
Dominique's
gay.
happy.
That should-
Dominique's happy.
That should be a t-shirt.
Thank you.
Oh my god, Six Eye Film Club merch.
Yeah.
Coming soon to a web store near you.
Yup.
Are we jumping right in, or do we want to say how we're feeling? It's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
How are y'all?
Shannon and I
Doing
have
good.
had tough work weeks.
Oh yeah, work is it's tough every week, isn't it?
Yeah.
It feels very full moony out there, but I am handling it the best that I can, and I feel great. How are you guys feeling?
Yeah, I mean, a little stressed from work, but I've been biking again and just like out in nature, just like trying to get fresh air and like yeah, just like live life and be happy and be healthy and like do all the things and be a responsible adult. And yeah, it's been good. I've been catching up on my movies. I will say that. So I've been catching up on my movies. That's been nice. But I'm still like really behind. So
There's so many.
there's so many.
So
Yeah.
much content.
I know.
So
You're
much
not behind.
content.
You're right where you need to be.
Thank you. Thank you for that. How are you, Annie?
I'm good. I love that you're biking. It's been so pretty out, at least in Dallas. I'm sure it is in Houston too.
It's been so nice.
Yeah, pretty, and then sometimes rainy, and then back to pretty.
I also
I'm
have like
growing-
I got a nice little tan
Ooh.
going too. Yeah,
I'm growing
bronzed.
potatoes.
nice.
growing some
Potatoes.
Yeah, and they're starting to bloom. Like, ooh, yay!
Aw.
Yeah,
Wait,
I've been sitting them in the rain, so they're starting to come up.
are they like is it Yukon potatoes? Like
I think
like a
they
potato
are the
potato?
gold ones.
yeah, gold.
I believe so.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll see in like 10 more weeks if what happens under there.
French fries at Shannon's house.
Seriously,
Yeah.
Or are
Shannon.
you
I feel
gonna-
like. Oh, I was just gonna say, Shannon. I feel like by the time you're 45, you would have done everything that there is for a human to do. Like as far as
So
hobbies
nice. I
go
don't
and
think
like
so, but that's
skills
so nice.
and
Thank
like I feel like every week you have like 5 new things that you're taking on. And you're like
Yes.
about to do tennis.
Yeah.
And you're biking now too.
I love hobbies. I still can't roller skate, but that's okay,
That's okay. And listen, I don't know if I told you this, but Caro's husband actually gifted me roller skates. So now I have roller blades and roller skates, so we can go roller skating together.
Oh my God, you should come with me on Mondays. I go with Rihanna and we roller skate. Well,
Okay, yeah, I would love to.
I went one time, but
You know, I would love to because I'm scared to take these out onto like the concrete and I like don't know where to go to
yeah.
to
Come on.
ride. Okay, cool.
How are you,
Oh,
Annie? Did you
I
answer?
want to go.
Yes,
Come.
I
Did you
do not
answer
know
her?
how to. I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay. How was your trip though?
Oh, it was good. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
really
how was
good.
the cruise?
Amazing. Yeah, the weather was actually nice this time versus Christmas. My boyfriend is a singer on a cruise ship, so I got to go on a couple cruises for free.
So cool.
But yeah, it was
That's
really
so
nice.
romantic. That sounds so like like Parent Trap romantic.
Yes.
Like I don't know why. I just like think about like anytime I think about romance on a boat, I think about the Parent Trap.
Yeah.
I wish it was that kind of boat. That would be awesome.
That would be so sexy.
Small and intimate.
Ah,
Yeah, no,
love
it was
that.
great.
I love that.
Quite a lot of fun.
Love that. Well, have you picked up any new hobbies? Are you doing anything new?
I am working on stand-up stuff, but it's
Okay.
hard.
It is
It's
hard.
Stand up is hard, but I
It's
can't
hard
wait
to
to
be
go to your
funny on
shows.
command.
Yeah, you can do it. One step in front of
Thanks.
the other.
My brother does stand-up comedy.
No way.
Yeah, I'll have to connect you guys. I don't think you guys have ever met.
No.
Yeah, he's funny. He's like my younger brother, so I don't think he's as funny as everybody else thinks he's as funny. Like, but he's like a Gemini, and he's just like says whatever comes to his mind. Like, I really don't know if he has like an internal monologue because he just like says everything he thinks. But yeah, he's pretty funny for a younger brother. So
I would love to connect.
yeah,
I'm reading a book on stand-up comedy, and it
I love
says
that.
have a comedy buddy. So maybe your little brother could be my comedy buddy.
Yeah. And I just have to warn you, I feel like I'm kind of prude, like not prude. I feel like I'm kind of crude, like in my sense of humor and everything. But like my brother is like 10 times worse. So just
Okay.
just prepping you for that. He has no filter and says whatever he thinks, and that can rub some people the wrong way. But he has the most pure soul and big heart. So yeah, I'll have to connect you guys.
He's related to you.
Yeah,
He's gotta be a gem.
You know, we're cut from good stones.
And both of you guys were good at the skits, so you know that lends itself to comedy for both of you.
We do be skitting.
Yeah,
we
y'all
do
were
be
good at them.
skitting.
You were good.
Was I just breathing really loud into the mic?
No, but can you?
Like I felt like I was leaning forward and like.
Well, if I sound congested, I'm getting over being sick for like 10 days.
Oh no!
I don't know what. Yeah, I was sick for like so long. I don't know what it was, but
Okay.
if I sound a little weird because of that, I'm not sick anymore. But like, you know how like the days after being sick, you still have like the remnants kind of stuck in your head or whatever. Yeah. But we out here. Yeah. Yeah. But I think that was the best part about being sick was like getting to like catch up on all the movies that I had been wanting to watch. I finally watched The New Color Purple and Red Rocket from like many years ago, like a couple years ago, and then Bad Education, which was really good. It's like from 2004.
I wanted it to be another movie with a color in the title.
Oh, well.
Color Purple, Red Rocket.
Oh yeah, that's true.
What's it? I don't even know what another. Isn't there like green
Inferno? The Green Room?
Hornet?
Yeah, Hornet.
Pink Panther.
Yes.
Blue Beetle.
Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Why didn't you watch one of those?
You know, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't have an answer.
I'm sorry.
Good times.
Oh wait, okay, so Party Girl?
Yeah, Party Girl.
Party Girl.
Should I jump into stats?
Yeah.
Ooh, let's stat it up.
Okay, so here's some stats. As Dom said,
do I do this? Oh, wait, sorry.
Oh, not yet.
Okay.
Thank you though. Teaser. As Tom said, this movie came out in 1995. It's an indie comedy. Is it tagline? Logline. The logline maybe is a 20-something irresponsible party girl is bailed out of jail by her librarian godmother. To repay the loan, she starts working at the library and gradually turns her life around. I don't know if that does that movie justice. But whatever. Log lines are hard.
I have the DVD here if you want me to read the
what does it say
synopsis
on
on the
there?
back.
Yeah.
Okay, so the party is just beginning. That's a little blurb at the top.
Ooh.
Can I
Party
ask,
girl.
are there any
Yeah.
words on the front? Or like a
So
sentence?
yeah, so it says smart, sexy, and playful. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me redo that.
You'll have to
Smart.
describe it. Okay.
Yeah. I have the quotes from the magazines. Smart, sexy, and playfully hip. Rolling Stone. Sassy, savvy, and definitely clued in. That one doesn't have
A
a
quote.
little,
Who
yeah, a little
belongs to.
quotey thing. Wickedly funny, says Vogue. Fresh and funny, Paper Magazine. So those are the little blurbs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In
Nice.
the front. And then on the back, we have Party Girl is a screwball comedy following one woman's funny, painful climb to self knowledge, torn between the high drama and low fashion world of nightclubs and DJs, and the tedious reliability of a career as a librarian. A lively and spirited young woman is about to begin the process of becoming a responsible adult while struggling to stay true to herself. Sorry, that was really hard to read because it's all in white and some of the background's white. So I'm like, there's a lot going on here. But yeah, that's the synopsis we get from the back of the DVD.
The word that stuck out to me there was screwball. I feel like that's very time period appropriate. Say
Definitely.
screwball nearly enough anymore.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Speaking of like 1995, to set the scene a little bit, Hillary Clinton was first lady. Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise was the top song of the year.
Rest in peace.
Oh wait, really? I don't
Yeah,
think I
Coolio
knew that.
died. Coolio did.
Oh, R.I.P. Oh no, more sad TLCs. Waterfalls won MTV's Video of the Year.
Ooh, okay.
Braveheart won Best Picture. The Macarena was the hottest dance of the time, and O.J. Simpson just got off for murder.
I was just listening to something about that today.
No way.
Yeah, he did
Wow.
that.
What?
If he did it.
He did that shit. He definitely did it. Clueless came out this year too.
Oh, did it?
Yes, it came out the
Wow.
same year. It said this was the first movie to be premiered on the internet. They had like an internet premiere party, which must have been
Oh.
crazy because 95 internet was probably super slow. So I'm sure it was like lagging a little bit. But that's so cool to be the first internet premiered movie.
Yeah.
That is
Oh my
cool.
gosh.
And very on brand for the movie. Yeah.
Totally. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really interesting because I'm like, other than at the library, do they use computers in this movie?
No, I guess it's just like we're hip and this is how we consume media now. Maybe they're like being cutting edge or something.
Like 5 years before 2000, I'm sure that was like next level.
Yeah.
Okay, saying it as 5 years before 2000 for some reason blows my mind.
Also 5 years after the 80s or 6, 5.
That's a big 5 years. How much things change?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I just remember like
They were dark
2000,
years.
like 1990, like living in the year 1999 as a kid. That was like the only thing I remember about that year was like how
Y2K?
intense. Yeah, like Y2K. Like that was like the impending like things could either go really good or really bad or like something's gonna shift or like I just
Yeah.
remember like all the adults like
They
it
were
was like such a
scared.
big
Freaking out.
deal. Yeah,
They
I
were
was like,
scared.
what is going on?
I remember that too. They're like the computers were gonna blow up or something.
Yeah, and
They
like
had to do the dates. Like what?
yeah, and I feel like my family was one of the first families in the neighborhood to have like a computer because like my dad's job required him to like need a computer or something like that. So we had a family computer pretty early on, and I just remember being like, "Oh my god, is the world gonna end?" And then it didn't.
And then it didn't.
No.
We're still here.
We're still here. We survived 2000 and 2020.
Wait, I can't do math. It's going to be 2025. So how many years does that old does that make this movie? 30?
Stop.
Nearly. Is
Stop.
that right? I can't do math. I truly
30
can't.
next year, I guess.
Okay.
We
Wow.
survived 2012 too.
We did
That
survive.
was also kind of scary, huh? It was like
and 2001. 2001 was pretty scary. 9/11.
Oh.
2020 wasn't great.
2020. Oh my God, we've lived through some trauma.
2016 was awesome though.
2016 was awesome.
The summer of 2016, because November is when Trump was in office, right?
Yeah. No, you're right.
The summer was great.
Damn. Yeah, that was.
I know. Now we're back again with the same people.
The simulation is broken, you guys.
So yeah, back to Potty Girl. It's starring Parker Posey, who has been given the title Queen of the Indies. She's Mary, our main character. I know, right? Like, I would like that title.
I would love that.
That's so cool. Queen of the
What
Indies.
do you guys know her from?
Josie and the Pussycat.
So actually, I have a few of her credits here. She has 111 credits. Miss.
Oh my God!
Damn, yes. Working girl. More like working girl.
Well, yes. So of course, Josie and the Pussycats is the first one I wrote down. She's also in Best in Show.
Love Best in Show.
Dazed and Confused. Coneheads, which I didn't know.
Oh my God, Coneheads.
She's in
The House of Yes.
Uh-uh.
Okay, that's a movie she's in. It's kind of dark. It's a comedy thriller, and that's a really good one. You guys should watch that. I won't say anything more. I've only seen it one time. I don't really remember, but it's 2 years after this movie, and it was weird. It was weird. I liked it.
Getting weird.
Yeah.
It's getting weird. I love that. She was also in Doom Generation, which we talked about on our show.
Oh,
yes. She's so cool. She's
so cool. And also You've Got Mail, which I don't really remember her being in, but I love that movie. It's on there. It's on her IMDb. Next we have, next slide, please. Omar. I almost said Armor. Omar Townsend. He's Mustafa. This is his only movie credit.
Damn. I don't believe that.
I was trying to find more pictures of him too, because I was like, damn, he's fine. I want his Lebanese delight.
There's no photos.
No photos. I was like, oh my God.
Or Mustafa. A Venus. We can't find Venus.
Can't find Venus.
That's so sad.
It is, because she's gorgeous. Next we have, is it Liev Schreiber or Liev?
Probably Liev.
Liev.
Probably Liev, but
Liev Schreiber.
Yeah. You know, I just learned how to pronounce Geoff. It's Jeff.
Jeff? You mean when it's spelled Geoff? Yeah. That is weird. That is a unique spelling, I'll say.
Unique?
Geoff.
Sorry.
Wait, am I laughing at something I don't understand? Am I laughing at something I don't understand?
No. You just like unique. The Beyonce.
Oh, see, I didn't get it.
Oh, next time.
What is Liev? I think it's Liev. What is he from? I recognize him.
So yes, he's Nigel. His big claim to fame, I feel like, is Ray Donovan, which was a TV show and a movie, I think. He's in Asteroid City. He's in several Wes Anderson movies, actually.
Okay.
He's got 99 credits, and Naomi's husband ain't one. He did. He was married to Naomi Watts.
Okay.
Not anymore. I tried.
Okay.
Don't let me try.
No, you did a good job. You did a good job.
Stand up.
You did
it. Next slide, please. We also have
circle there. You can see that.
Cute.
No, I love that. I love
That was adorable.
Thank you.
Do it again.
I don't know how.
Okay.
Okay.
We have Donna Mitchell as Renee. This is a photo of her, I'm guessing more contemporarily.
Is she the club owner?
She's the club owner, yes. She's the club owner.
Yes.
Who's in AA?
Yes.
Who's in AA? I was just watching that scene.
Fabulous. I love her.
And I'm an alcoholic.
Sex addiction.
Oh my
and
God.
then Mary's like, I got it. I need a drink.
I need a drink.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Donna Mitchell, she's been in a lot, but I didn't really recognize a lot. But don't take my word for it. Go look at her IMDb. The movies I did recognize were Mona Lisa Smile and The Exorcist.
Oh.
I know.
Like the original?
The original, but I don't
Interesting.
remember her in it.
I don't remember anybody. Just pointy stuff, and
I didn't like that.
So the movie's scary, right? But I love the fashion. Like there's like a party scene before people get all gross. There's like a party scene. Like, I love the clothes.
Oh
it's like
my
the
God.
70s, and she's rich. They're a rich family or whatever.
What are you laughing at, Dom?
The party scene always reminds me of Scary Movie 2 when they're doing the parody and they're like, I don't remember. It's like, I thought I told you niggas before, you niggas better not fuck with me, or something like that. The song, you know the song, but like
I know.
Do you remember that scene in Scary Movie 2?
So funny fact about me, I've never watched any of the scary movies. I've probably seen the
Wait, I
first
knew
one.
this about Shannon. I knew this. I forgot that.
I don't like that. I'm like watching. I'm like, this is not funny.
Stop. Okay,
But
no,
I haven't seen them, so I can't say it's not funny. But
okay. I think that's the boy in me that loves like that kind of sense of humor. But yeah, there's that opening scene is that scene that you're talking about is parodied in the opening scene of Scary Movie 2, and they're singing that shake your ass.
Yeah.
Watch yourself. Yeah. They're doing that song. So it's like anytime someone talks about that scene in The Exorcist, my mind immediately goes
to mystical.
Mystical, shake your ass. But
brothers.
it's a bunch of old white people singing it though.
Oh no.
That's
I like Not Another Teen Movie.
I love Night or Not. Oh, love that.
That one I've not seen.
Oh, okay. That one was funny. I haven't seen that in a year. Is that streaming? I'll look it up later.
I have the DVD if we want to have another movie part. I have Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3 on DVD, and I have Not Another Teen Movie on DVD.
How many scary movies are there? 5?
There's like 5 or 6.
Okay. Annie, did you know there's 4 Kung Fu Pandas?
Yes, I did.
I didn't.
The fourth one is I'm kind of keeping it on my radar. I might see it.
It's out right now at the drive-in.
Is it out right now?
Yeah.
Bye, guys. I'm gonna go.
I'm logging off.
Can we hurry up? I can catch a 10 o'clock showing. Oh no, I kind of want to see it. I love Jack Black.
I like pandas. Yeah,
and pandas. Wait.
No.
It's so cute. We also have Sasha von Scherler, which doesn't that sound almost made up? Sasha
it does.
Yeah.
She's Judy.
Okay.
Lindendorf. She gets a last name. None of the other characters have last names except Judy,
You're right.
which I think is fun. And then same kind of thing. She's been in a lot, but I didn't recognize like anything.
Okay.
And then one more cast member. We have the Lady Bunny as herself.
Yes.
What'd you say?
She opens the film.
I was gonna say Leo. I recognize Leo. He's he's been in stuff, right? The Roommate.
Yeah, he was in.
Oh, is he?
I have his name here.
How to Get Away with
Guillermo
Murder.
Diaz.
Oh, oops, sorry.
No worries.
I just did top billing.
Yeah, but he was like this. He was like after Mustafa, right? He's in a lot of scenes.
Yeah, he was and he's in
He
How to Get
wasn't
Away
on
with Murder.
IMDb's top.
That's crazy. So he's been in Girls and Broad City, Law and Order,
Oh, really?
Chicago Show.
Oops. What's his name?
Guillermo Diaz. That's a famous face.
Sorry,
I'm sure you recognize him.
Guillermo.
No worries. Why didn't they bill him higher? Maybe he was, I mean, it's 95. He's probably just starting.
Yeah. Oops.
Did
My
y'all
bad.
watch How to Get Away with Murder?
No.
Oh my God, he's in that too. You're right. He's
he's the killer.
Oh, I just said I hadn't watched it.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
he's quoting Wendy Williams.
Oh,
but also he's spoiling it for you.
He kills people, but he's not like the only killer.
The killer?
He's not like it's not a spoiler. Like it's like given to the audience in the beginning. Like this man kills.
Okay. I've never seen an episode of that show ever.
But yes,
Oh
Lady
my God,
Bunny's
it's
in the
good.
beginning. Lady Bunny's
Yeah.
in the beginning. Yes.
She's looking for her earring.
Her baby with a noose earring.
Yeah. Just drag things.
Just drag things.
I can't go in. I can't make my big entrance without that earring.
Period.
The director. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the last of the cast. The director is Daisy von Scherler Mayer.
Well, hello. Let's celebrate that.
Is she related to Judy?
Yes, that's her mama. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Yeah. So the actress that plays Judy is the director's mother.
That's so funny.
Daisy has done a lot. Like, Party Girl was her first project, but she has worked a lot. I don't think she's ever stopped working. She's done a lot of TV. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Yellow Jackets. I love that show. The Walking Dead, Mad Men. But I think her piece de resistance is the 1988 film version of Madeline.
Oh my God.
I love that movie.
You guys do? Oh my God, I love
Oh my God. I always wanted to get my appendix out because of that movie. I was like, I want to get my appendix out.
I wanted to do that because of Sister. They got theirs out.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it never happened.
They also went to Freaknik. Do you remember that episode?
No.
What?
So there's like Freaknik. This is like the Warped Tour for Black college kids in the 90s and 2000s. A Hulu documentary just came out about it, and there's an episode where Sister they go there. It's like Black Spring Break, pretty much.
Wait, is that the episode where they get backstage?
You know, they always had a concert when they went to college. Okay. That age, they always.
Oh, it's when they were in college. Okay, yeah. I don't really remember those.
When they were with Diavion.
Oh, okay.
They were. They drove to Freaknik.
Oh,
but yes, Daisy Von.
Daisy Von. It was. I don't have any more. I think I have one more photo, but it's just says Party Girl. It was distributed by Sony Pictures and First Look Studio. The budget was $150,000, which is nothing compared to movies today. It got an 82% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it grossed $472,000 during its initial theatrical release.
Oh my gosh. So what was you guys' first impression of the movie?
I loved it. I actually wasn't familiar with this movie until like last year. I was like, I think it's free on Peacock or Tubi or like one of those free streaming services. Freebie. And I was just like, yeah, one of those. And I was like looking for something to watch, and I like came across this, and the trailer started playing, and I was like, oh, this is it. So I watched it and I loved it, and I was like, okay, I need a physical copy. So I went to Half Price Books and I bought it. No, I did go to Half Price Books. Yeah. I always get Half Price Books and Barnes & Noble confused for some reason. But yeah, what about you guys?
Because one is full price and one is half.
And, you know?
I feel like one would be really offended by that. You know, like...
Yeah.
They're both going to take issue with that statement. Well, like I said, we watched it all together, and I feel like I was coming into the room and like sitting down on Shannon's couch, and it was like already starting, and I was like, oh, we're watching a movie right now. And but I really loved it too. Parker Posey like was so committed that as soon as the film starts, you're just kind of sucked into her and this world, and it's like, where is this going? And it in a really fun way. It's kind of bonkers. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get it at first. Like I didn't understand, like I got everything that was going on, but like just the way that the movie kind of flowed, I was kind of it was different. It was different. It took me a couple viewings to be like, oh, so that's okay. And then this connects to the okay. So it took a couple times to be like, that's what all this means.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, enjoyed it from the beginning.
For me, I hadn't seen it, so but the first time I watched it, I was like, okay, I do really like this. It had always been a movie that I was like, okay, at some point I need to watch this movie because I'd heard about it for a long time. There's also another movie called Valley Girl that I haven't watched yet, but I've just been hearing about it forever. I'm like, oh, I just
I
want
have that one
to
too, so we can watch it.
Have you watched it?
I haven't watched it yet. I just have it.
Okay, there's a bunch of movies I've never seen, but I see the names a lot, and I'm like, oh, I should watch them. But I was really, it was a good watch. I love how authentic it was. It's something that I would probably want to try to make because I really like that. You know, we're going out into the club scenes. These are the parties. These are the real people. I love the outfits. It should be called Library Girl, I think, though, because we spent a lot of time in that library. And also like my quick scan of the Wikipedia page, she said Parker Posey said a lot of women come up to her and they're like, "Oh, I became a librarian because of that movie." I'm like, oh, really sweet. Yeah. So see, they're getting into librarianism, not party girlism out of this. But yeah, the outfits are great, and it's it's what I imagine when I think of New York. Have you guys ever watched Party Monster?
I love Party Monster.
Is that the one with
Macaulay Culkin?
Macaulay Culkin, Chloe Sevigny.
Isn't that
It's sad. It's sad, and it's based on a real.
It's
story.
based on a yeah.
It's based on a real story, and that guy just got out, and he killed someone. But I've only seen that one a couple times, but I love the club kid aesthetic and the outfits. In that movie, they're like way more costumes than this one. I mean, like the point is to be costumey in that movie. Like they're like aliens. They're like all over the place.
Yeah.
But it's the same kind of tone, you know, New York party kids scene. But I really did like Party Girl, and Parker Posey is just she says she's a professional scene stealer. That's what she called herself. I was like, yeah, I get it. You do that.
She is.
That's what you do.
It
But yeah,
does
I
make
really did
sense.
the movie. Thank you, Dom, for recommending it.
Of course. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it too.
Yeah, no, it was great.
I like upon doing like research on the costume design, I ended up reading a lot about the movie, and I think the reason why it feels so authentic is because everyone that was a part of the project was like living in these worlds, like was like living in the queer New York club scene kind of world where this was just like they were just capturing the people that they know. And yeah, I think that's the reason why I loved it from like the first watch, because like you can always like tell when a movie is like coming from a real, true, authentic place, and when it's being like fantasized about by someone who hasn't lived that experience.
Hello there, fellow kids, when they're like that.
Right, exactly. Very that.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that.
No, not at all. And did you know Debbie Harry was actually supposed to like have a cameo? Yeah.
And Blondie?
Yeah, Blondie was supposed to have a cameo, but she
Oh my
like there ended up being scheduling conflicts, so she didn't make it. But yeah.
So they got Lady Bunny instead.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Lady Bunny was probably in it from the get-go.
Yeah.
Well, and there was actually like
segue. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say there was a lot of people in the movie who I don't think we would know because we were like children back in 1995, but like in the club scene, like some of the people that were in the film were big in the New York queer club scene. So I was like, that's really cool.
We salute them. Thank you for your support. Yes, so Lady Bunny is in the opening scene looking for her baby Noose earring. We're jumping into the plot, by the way. Now we're gonna spoil everything. We're spoiling everything. So we meet her. She's a party girl. She's a 20-something New Yorker. And okay, so in the opening scene, she is throwing a party that she ends up getting arrested for. And when she gets to jail, we see her on the phone, and it turns out she's calling her godmother, Judy. And we don't know what's going on the phone, but we hear her say, "I'm in prison, but it won't happen again." Which it didn't happen again.
No.
That we know of. So our next scene, she's strutting down the street. She's got her colorful tights, her platform shoes, her cheetah print jacket, and she goes up to a street vendor and she orders falafel. And this is where we meet Mustafa. He is Lebanese. And
Oh wait, no, you have to say the whole order. It's a falafel with hot sauce, a side of baba ganoush, and a seltzer, please.
Yeah, she did that. And yeah, she's ordering from Mustafa, who is always like holding up his binoculars to look at the person across the street who has like a fancier cart. I don't know, it's like cleaner. And they usually have more business than he does on his side of the street. So Mary has to repay the loan for getting bailed out of jail from Judy. And so Judy hires her as a clerk at the library that she manages, and she begins her new job. And I'm like, this is the uptidiest library that has ever existed. And
they definitely don't have drag queen story time.
Yes, it's no.
Oh, true.
They do not.
They do not have that. It's very very don't talk to me. Don't be weird here. And
keep that gate.
Wanda,
you keep that day shit at the door.
Keep that.
You leave that gate shit at the door.
Stop. We meet Wanda, who immediately has beef with her. I'm like, what happened? Wanda's the other, like, are they all librarians, or some of them assistants or clerks?
I gathered that they were all librarians except for Parker.
Mary.
Parker. Yeah. Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's a little the Judy, the godmother, she's like, your mom was a woman with no common sense and your dad was a man without a conscience. And we do kind of learn that her mom died of a DWI, and that's why Mary only takes public transportation. Yeah. And this is where we also meet Derek, who I really liked. And we also see, her beautiful apartment, her warehouse apartment, and like her really organized designer clothes that she keeps that are more important to her than anything, honestly.
Don't mix those up.
Relatable.
They're in order, so she likes order from the beginning.
Is she a Virgo?
Yeah, and then she met Leo at some point. Yeah, I'm sorry. And he ends up living with her, and also wants for her to introduce him to Renee so that he can DJ. So that's what we know about Leo so far. We go to Renee's club, and she's dating Nigel, who is the bouncer. He's British, but he's not posh. He's like a common man. And he peed in her shower, so she broke up with him.
Relatable.
I hear it again.
Oh no.
Relatable.
Every step you take.
Yeah. So yeah. She's like, because you lower my worth. That's why she broke up with him, which I really like that. And more people should take that to heart. If someone lowers your worth, you should break up with them. That is a really good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also it's a shower. Water will wash it away.
You gotta ask questions first. You can't just pee on somebody.
No, she wasn't in the shower with him.
Oh.
You don't pee in showers?
I do not pee in the shower.
That's my business.
Oh yeah.
That's a yes then.
It's running water. I don't pee in pools.
Neither do I anymore.
No.
At this point. So somehow they're like making out, but then she broke up with him. And Leo starts fighting with some guy. I didn't see how that really happened, but he's fighting with someone. And then Renee comes out. She breaks up the fight, and then she tells Mary that there's a cover. So they're not really that close of friends.
Yeah.
I love Renee, by the way.
She's fine.
Yes. So now we're at work. We're back at the library, and Wanda and Judy are bullying her about the Dewey Decimal System. It's a lot of, get in line, basically, follow the order type of stuff. She ends up running into Mustafa again, and this is actually really cute. She's practiced some Arabic. She has a little dictionary, and we find out that he was a teacher in Lebanon, but in New York he's just a vendor, and he is because he says his English is bad, but he does actually speak really good English. And
I like the way he speaks English.
He's working to bring his family over, and he asked her to go on dinner on Friday or something. He makes her, I don't know, he makes her say it in Arabic that she's going to dinner on Friday with him. Yeah, what were your first impressions of Mustafa?
I want him. I would definitely be there every day ordering a falafel with hot sauce. He doesn't seem like he needs fixing. No.
There's something like endearing about him.
Yeah.
He's definitely like a complex character. Like he doesn't like easily fit into her world like Nigel would, or like, another pretty person would. He's very different to that. So I appreciate the complexity there.
I think he adds a good balance to her life, because she's a party girl, you know, and he's like a working man who doesn't party girl. So
unique.
Again,
it's a renaissance. So Mary is 23 years old, which is very young. That is very young, but she has her own apartment. Like she's got that together, and she's an orphan, essentially. I don't know if her dad's still alive, but she's
on her own, it seems. Some way.
She's in like a transitional phase. She's talking to Derek and like trying to figure out what she'd be good at. Like, would I be a good banker? Would I be a good blah blah blah? And they're in like this rich person's closet. I couldn't tell if they were stealing or not. Did you get what was going on there?
They were shopping around.
What was that, like a party? And he was...
I think it was like they were at a party and they were kind of just like, let's go through her closet. And fun fact about that scene, the Chanel jacket that she pulls out the closet is actually like a real Chanel jacket that the costume designer borrowed from a friend.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I think they had it for like one day. So they like
had to that's so cool.
Yeah. So they like, which actually a lot of the clothes that were in the movie were from friends or the costume designer's closet, like his own closet. Parker Posey wore a lot of her own clothes in the movie as well. So yeah,
that's
a lot of that going on.
The little scenario I made up in my head was that he was like working a party, like he was like the coat taker, and she was at the party because he was working it, and he was like, you can come try on the jacket, it's fine.
Okay.
I don't know if that's real, but
I mean that makes sense.
Yeah. I love Derek. He was a good friend to her. Okay, so we go back to, this is actually probably one of my favorite scenes, and it's like so early on, but we go back to the club. It's daytime. Renee is ordering her mocktail because she's a staunch sober person. And
oh my god, I know this, the imitate a cat.
Leo walks in and he's under strict orders to pretend that he was a DJ in London. So he says, I worked at Fish and Chips or whatever. And Nigel's like, what the fuck is that? And then she's like, imitate a cat puking. And so he does, like, she's like, it's a band.
I'm so sorry to our listeners.
Yeah. She's like, it's a band. It's just so funny.
It's so funny. Yeah, that's probably one of the best scenes in the whole movie.
That's probably why he got hired. He'll do anything.
Yeah, like no questions. Like he was just like, all right, say less. Say less.
So yeah, he's gonna get a trial show that night, but he can't play anything written or produced by Teddy Rogers. I don't know who that is. Is that a real guy?
Me neither.
I don't know who that is either.
Oh, I wrote a question. So who would you guys ban from your bar to be played? Of course, we're not gonna play abusers or racists. So who would you ban just off pettiness?
Shannon, you know my answer.
I know your answer.
Annie, go ahead and say my answer.
What? Lotto?
Yeah.
and 2 Lotto songs. Who is that?
I don't know who she is, okay. And I don't know any of her music, but I know that Dom does not like them.
It's because Shannon's always trying to bring her up to me, and I'm like, Shannon, you know I don't fuck with this lady.
Okay.
Why do you always ask me about this lady?
Lotto recently this week, she was on Twitter talking about how she likes being rich, or whatever. And then somebody's like, don't say that. We're trying to pay our rent. And then so Lotto was like, what's your Venmo and how much is your rent? And she said $1,500. So she Venmo'd her $1,500. Lotto's a good one.
Oh. Anyway,
so what I will say this, it's kind of random, but I was listening to Coco Rosie's first album and I was really enjoying it, but I was listening to it on my CD player, so I wasn't hearing the lyrics as clearly as if I was listening to it like on my phone or whatever. And so I was listening to it on my phone in the car, and there's a song called Jesus Loves Me, and I was like, this can't be the word that I'm thinking it is. So I go to the lyrics and the words like asterisks, like what are those little stars? Little asterisks. It's like, yeah, it's like not the word, it's just little asterisks for where the letters. So then I was like, interesting. So then I Googled the lyrics. Yeah, it's exactly what I thought it was. It was Nigger. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Are they black?
Yeah, was this person not? Oh no.
Yeah, 2 white Canadian sisters.
No.
And they yeah, and they're like that weird.
Tegan and Sarah. No,
like they're kind of like, they remind me a little bit of Bjork.
Oh,
but like
she said that too in a song, didn't she?
No way.
Everybody does. I was looking at a Marilyn Manson CD at Goodwill the other day, and it was like one of those songs was titled Rock and Roll Nigger2. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
And the lead singer of the Beatles?
Yeah.
John Lennon?
Yes.
Women are of the world.
Did he say that or Yoko Ono? He said it, right?
I think it's a song, a duet. I think it's both of them. Yeah. And I'm just like, what is wrong with you people? Leave us alone. Literally. But like, why are you so obsessed with us? Like, tell me why. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Anyways, okay, so I'm banning Lotto and Coco Rosie.
J. Cole. Is that bad? I don't know.
No.
Okay.
I love that answer. That is a good answer.
Sorry. Do you have an answer?
Oh my God.
I don't have one.
Just somebody you don't like their music? You could ban R. Kelly then. Ban him.
Yeah, and Diddy.
Okay, I was going to say Justin Timberlake, but I feel like he's already on his way
that's
out.
a good answer.
No, yeah,
that's a really good answer. I watched every NPR. I have not watched that one. I'm sorry, NPR.
No.
Tiny Desk. I've watched every Tiny Desk. I haven't watched that one. I'm not
Have you watched Chappell Roan?
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Oh my God, I think it's the newest one that just came out. But
have you watched Tokisha's?
Tokisha's?
She's Tokisha.
No, I haven't watched.
Rapper. She's so cute. Madonna likes her.
I love that.
Yeah,
okay.
She's really cute.
Love that. No, Chappell Roan is a lesbian. Well, I don't know if she's a lesbian.
I'll look it up.
She has like lesbian songs. I'll say that. I really.
She's not gay.
She gay. She queer. Okay. I just don't know if she like dates dudes too. Not important. But I really started fucking with her when I learned that she donates money, I think, from every show to like Black and brown LGBT organizations, and like she has like drag queens. She has drag queens open up for her.
What did she say?
She said
like Lotto.
Oh.
Boom. So she has local drag queens from every city that she
No, that is
performs
really
in
good. That is really good.
perform at her shows. So I was like, you know what? I
I'll
fucks
look
with
that up
you.
then. I'll look that
Yeah. Chop around. And her music is good too. Her debut album is 10 out of 10.
Fuck yeah, we'd have the coolest club.
We would have the coolest club, you guys. Wait, should we?
Write
6 Eye Film Club?
it down.
Wait,
Film Club.
6 Eye Film Club?
Um,
Oh
okay,
my
back to the
God.
movie. Back to the movie. No Teddy Rogers, whoever that is.
No Teddy Rogers. No Lotto. No J. Cole. No Justin Timberlake. No P. Diddy. And no R. Kelly. And no Justin Timberlake either. Did I already say that?
Yeah.
Well,
Twice.
I'll say it again.
Yeah.
No
One
Justin
NSYNC
Timberlake.
song, but no Justin Timberlake. Yeah.
Right. Baby,
Bye.
Which NSYNC song makes the cut? I was gonna just say no NSYNC
like,
either.
you know, JC
Bye,
Chasez,
bye.
he works
Okay,
so
that's
hard.
fine.
I really like
Yeah.
him. So bye,
And
bye,
there's
bye.
a gay
Seems
one.
cold.
JC
Oh
Chasez.
yeah, Lance. Yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't he seem
Too.
like
I only know JC and Chazzy and Lance's name. Kevin?
Yeah. I got beef with him
Kevin.
because he
Oh, there
likes
is
to
a
say
Kevin.
stuff
No.
about Britney.
Kevin was in Backstreet Boys, I think.
Oh shit. Okay. So yes, Judy Mary's back at the library and Judy yelled at her for putting a book in the wrong spot. And so I guess I think Mary like smokes a joint or something, and then she comes back into the library at night. She's got like beer. She breaks in there and she essentially spends the night learning the Dewey Decimal System. But this is a Friday. This was when she was supposed to have that date with Mustafa. Leo is practicing, and this is practicing at the apartment, and this is where Mustafa comes in, and he's like looking for her. But I did want to say that Leo was like spinning the original song that is sampled in Missy Elliott's "Lose Control." I was like, I recognize that.
Yeah. I also thought it was funny watching the scene. Yeah. Very much that. Very much that. But it's funny watching this, like a scene like this in 2024, because it's like this all could have been avoided with cell phones, you know?
Yeah.
And like there's such beauty in living in a pre-cell phone world where you could just like make plans and like anticipate, go about your life, anticipate it, think about it, and then it comes and then you guys meet and it's like, oh my God, it actually like came to fruition and like we're here. And then now we just like text and like share our locations and like, I don't know, it's like, you miss out on those like little butterflies and stuff.
Yeah.
Or you forget and get stood up and wonder if they...
I know, the misconnections or whatever. Did you ever call your crush like you found their number in the phone book?
All my crushes were straight boys, so that wasn't in the works for me.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I used to like, we would like go on like we'd be on a three-way call and be like, oh, we're gonna call your crush, we're gonna call my crush, we'll call their house. It was annoying. We got their moms all the time. So it was annoying as fuck.
I did used to prank call people.
Yeah.
And pretend like I was pregnant and that it was theirs. I don't know why I would do that.
Planned Parenthood. We've got some really important results.
Right. It was
Girls.
it was for Mean Girls. I blame Mean Girls. Yeah.
Yeah. That always makes me think of, do you remember MapQuest? Like,
yes, printing out directions.
Printing out places to go. People used to road trip.
Yeah.
With MapQuest.
With no GPS.
do you remember before YouTube, you had to go to like AOL to watch music videos?
No.
Oh. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, that was the thing.
So yeah, Leo is spinning at the club, and this is where we meet the silver goddess Venus. She is dressed so well.
That outfit's so cute.
So cute.
Honestly, Shannon, that outfit reminds me of you.
100%.
You're welcome.
Really, really appreciate that. Maybe I'll be that for Halloween. That was so
yes. And me and Annie will be the only two people who know what you are.
Good. I'm an ex-wife. That's from Mean Girls again too.
Oh, I love that. Zombie Bride.
I watched the musical and I fell asleep on the couch.
Oh.
It's not as good. It's not as good.
It's not as good.
I don't know if it fits this generation's youth.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like cliques and things like that don't really exist in the same way that they used to.
In the same way, yeah.
So I feel like trying to bring the 2004 context to today's day and age where everything is just like, I don't know, more mixed than it used to be. Like, I feel like everything used to be like segregated, not by like race, but like by like popularity and group.
Unfriendly
and
black hotties.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously,
That was
I'd
not
be a
in it
part
at
of
all.
it.
That was not in it at all. I
Really?
mean, well, yeah, yeah.
They
I
didn't
took
have
out all that
table?
stuff.
Special
Sad.
table there? Okay.
Do they still call her Janice Ann Dyke?
No,
Made out with a hot dog?
I fell asleep during that part.
That was
No,
one time.
I don't know if that was said. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
one of my favorite parts. It was one time.
Is that Scully or is that Topanga?
Your mom's chest hair. This is Scully.
Hi, Scully.
Is that your natural hair color?
See, yeah, with this.
That's the color that I want.
Your Nana and I have that in common.
Don't ask why I have extensions on the table.
I'm from Michigan.
I'm from Michigan. Right. It's actually pronounced Katie.
I'm gonna call you Caddy.
Anthony.
Almost as mad as I get when I think about the fact that my sister called him Anthony.
Who's got another one? Who's got another one?
We gotta keep it going.
Say crack again.
Crack. Oh my God, Danny DeVito, I love your work.
The G7 would sneak in your door and make love to you on the bathroom floor.
Oh.
I'll play it like that. You know me.
Oh, they also
be like, oh, Kevin G.
they cleaned that up.
No.
Yeah. Like
Regina George is not nice. She's a scum-sucking road horse. She ruined my life.
I only think women of color. Oh no, yeah, you can't touch that. You really can't.
Oh God!
I saw the movie by my mom. I feel like I was like 14. She hated it. It was so
really?
bad.
Literally, the first question I asked my mom when we got off the movie was,
"You saw it with her?
What's a dyke?" Yeah, I saw it with my mom at the Dollar Theater, and I was like, "Mom,
I love the
dyke?"
Dollar Theater.
I love the Dollar Theater.
But it is fun.
They took the Dollar Theater away here. It's now just a regular theater.
Bastards. Just like Dollar Store is gone too.
Oh my God. It's kind of anti-black if you think about it.
Huh? What?
Just go there.
Nothing. Wait, I had another Mean Girls quote. I forgot.
You can't join math club and social studies.
Okay, wait. I was gonna not talk about this because I don't want to sound like an old curmudgeon that's insensitive, but they changed that line.
Oh.
They changed it to social ruin.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Because of people's sensitivity to that word.
I hate that.
I do too, and I kind of don't get it.
It's like, do another movie then.
Thank you.
Make your own movie.
Have you guys seen Seth?
But yeah. He's your cousin, but you got your first cousin.
Yeah, but he's my second cousin.
No, sweetie.
Ashton Kutcher.
No, see, you have your cousins, then you have your first cousins, then you have your second cousins. Wait, that's not right, is it? No, sweetie.
No, sweetie.
Hey, Seth.
I'm sure this is like common knowledge by now, but did you know that they were gonna cast Amanda Seyfried, or she was like auditioning for Regina, but she was too mean.
Oh,
She was scary to be Regina.
Oh, I love that.
And then like,
well, I can't stick my whole fist in my mouth. You want to see? No. Okay. Well,
you want to
there
get
is
Taco
this
Bell?
other thing.
Those
It's
goddamn
like I have a
protein bars.
sixth sense or something. My boobs can tell when it's about to rain. Well, they can tell when it's raining.
I have really bad breath in the morning.
Ew. Katie, do you know who this is? The Spice Girls? I love her so much. She's like a Martian.
That's funny. Put that in there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Put that in there. Oh, that's Damien. He's almost too gay to function.
Aw. Only I get to. Yeah.
The fact that we can like quote this whole
I
movie.
know. That's a
Not in
good
order
fucking
though. But we
script.
can quote the whole movie.
That's a good.
That's fun.
It is fun.
Coach Carr, train pack. Yeah.
That's
That's sad. Though. That's really sad.
They
That
cut
part.
that too. They cut that too.
Yeah, that needs to be
No.
cut.
Agreed. No, like agreed, but also like it's
That needed to be cut.
they
I don't
can't
think my
redo it. They can't
father-
redo it. Yeah.
No, they can't redo
I don't
it.
think my father, the inventor,
Inventor of
of
toaster
strudels,
strudel.
would be very happy to hear about this.
I fucking love Gretchen Wieners.
Why would
She's
Regina
great.
George call herself a fugly slut?
We should totally just kill Caesar.
The gold,
Gretchen
the
Wiener's
gold
success.
hoops.
Glen Coco.
So one time for Hanukkah, my parents bought me these gorgeous
Gorgeous.
gold hoops.
She was acting.
And I wasn't allowed to wear them. Yeah,
What else
no.
is she in?
Regina
She had the
said
best
gold
wardrobe,
hoops are
too.
her thing. Yeah. Because I'm such a good
Good friend.
Gretchen Wieners had cracked. I love it. And then for Gretchen Wieners, why?
Hot body scratch. Army of skinks.
Scratch.
You look like a British man. Yeah, you told me that one already.
So I have this theory that if
Yeah.
you cut off all of Regina's hair, she'd look like a British man. Yeah, you told me that one already. I could feel everyone getting annoyed with me, but I couldn't stop. It was like word vomit.
No worse. Actual vomit. Damn.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Leo. Yeah, he meets Venus. Okay, and he starts staring at her, and he ends up messing up the music because he's staring at her too long. And then like, she starts doing the clap that like teachers do to quiet their class.
Yeah.
I don't know if you recognize that. But
Do you remember
maybe-
Zippy Bug?
Or what
Did you
I hear
guys
right
have-
now is catch a bubble, which means like do that.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know that one.
But they say it, this is the new age teachers. Catch a bubble right now.
Oh, I love that. No, I had Zippy Bug growing up.
Or they'll be like nose and toes facing forward, which doesn't make you quiet, I guess. But whatever.
Hey, shoulders, knees.
But she does.
Ow.
Sounds good. That she does the she does that clap, and then she like saves the party because the crowd is like doing that clap, and then he's good. So the next day at work, Mary like freaks out at somebody for putting a book back randomly. So we see like she's starting to take it more seriously.
That's like what working in retail feels like.
Holding
Like,
them
oh,
damn
so you
sweaters.
picked that up from over there and you just gonna put it back anywhere? Oh, everyone, let's just put anything back anywhere.
Say
It
that
doesn't
to
matter.
them.
That's how it feels sometimes, working those 8-hour shifts. Ooh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Period.
I digress.
She ends up having a moment with Mary. She's having like a hot flash. Sorry, with Judy. Judy's having a hot flash, and she's like, "You're just like your mother," which makes me think like, what kind of friends were they? Like,
Frenemies for sure.
Did Judy judge Mary's mom, or like was she jealous of Mary's mom? Like, were they really friends? Like, this was Mary's mom's, obviously, to name her the godmother, but was Judy
Right.
mom's friend back? That,
Mary's mom.
Let's not do that movie. It's too misogynistic. Okay. But yeah, any thoughts there? No thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No.
Tumbleweeds.
Yeah, she just reiterating the point that you're just like your mother, you're flighty, and you have no common sense, is what she keeps saying. You have no common sense. Just like
I will say at this point in the movie, it kind of just like, I started to really feel for Mary because I'm like, this is kind of what it feels like to be a young adult in the world, who
23,
is,
she's a baby.
Yeah, you're creative and you have all these things that you're interested in and want to do, but like none of them can really be turned into like a lucrative career that can support like a lifestyle. And I mean, I can even like, I have a good career job now, but I can still relate to that and be like, wow, yeah, like, you know, I don't, like, ideally, I don't know what I would, my favorite Shannon quote is, "I don't dream of labor." So I
I didn't
always
come up with that,
think
but thank you.
it's my favorite thing, that one of my favorite things that you say. But I'm just like, this is so relatable because it's just like whenever she was like looking through the jackets at the one house or whatever, and she's asking her friend like, "Do you think I would be a good investment banker? Do you think I would be a good this? Do you think I would be a good that?" And it's like, even at 23, she's still trying to like figure out like what career can I
It's that
do?
time. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, even at 30, I'm like,
Yeah, no, definitely.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. All I know is that I love movies and my friends and
Yeah.
fashion and laughing and having fun. But that's not gonna support a life.
It
So
will one day.
one day,
It
hopefully.
sounds like she has her degree already because she ends up saying, I want to go to grad school. But I mean, she's got her degree. She's paying her own way. She went to jail one time, just one time.
I mean, all adventurous women do.
We're having a party now for like doing anything really bad, really, really bad. Um, yes. Okay. So she goes to see Mustafa and he's like looking at the enemy and he's, mad because she blew him off that one time. And he wants her to leave, but she ends up ordering food from him. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of humiliating a little bit. Like, you like this guy. Because it looks like she's giving him coins. Like, she shouldn't be giving him bills. I don't know. That was just I'm like, it's kind of humiliating. Like, you stood me up and now you're just gonna keep ordering for me. Like, leave me alone. A little bit. That's how I was feeling.
Yeah, it's kind of a power play, huh?
Can I have a blah blah blah? What you do? Can I have this?
I I I'm gonna come to Mary's defense here and say that she didn't intentionally blow him off. I think she just genuinely forgot because like she was just putting her like career first. She was putting her job first. She was, trying to be
She
a
was
good
drunk.
she was like trying to prove like I can be a librarian. I'm not just a party girl. Like I'm smart. I can learn the Dewey Decimal System. I can like be as good of a librarian as everybody else here. So I think she just like had a lot going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her grace.
Okay. So we got Leo and Venus at the club, and Leo says he's into animal rights and whatnot. That's how he said it. And Venus is really passionate about animal testing, and she's right. It is sad. I didn't know they put it on their eyes.
I
Oh
don't think
yeah.
that's true.
No, it
I think
is.
it
Is
is
that true?
true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
thought that the
And they don't,
makeup was like they put it on their face, but no, it's in their eyes and stuff.
it's in their eyes and they don't have tear ducts, so they bleed. That's why buying makeup that's not tested on animals is
Cruelty-free.
very important. Yeah.
Cruelty free.
I think most of my products are cruelty free,
Yeah.
but
And
now I
also
need to
makeup
make sure all
expires,
of
which also makes me sad because I'm not finished with it yet.
them.
It was expensive, like
Yeah.
yeah, it expires. It expires. Venus, I already said that. Nigel is telling her that she shouldn't date Mustafa. And Renee is mad at Leo because he played a Teddy Rogers, and that's where she like breaks the bottle. He's like, stop playing it, and then like Venus screams.
That's how
He's
I
an
feel when people
actress.
play
It's just,
lotto around me.
huh?
So that's how I feel when people play lotto around me. Like, just kidding.
I'm a bitch from the South or whatever. That's how I go.
I don't know.
What do you hear? Whatever. Um. So yeah, he changes the song, and then he and Venus hug because they survived something.
Trauma bond.
At the library, she's like super good at her job. Like she's got regulars at the desk, Mary. And
Yes.
but Judy pulls her off the desk and puts her on the shelves, and now they're fighting. And then Judy says, like, I don't know the first thing about you, which is like, where did that come from? But it's good for the script, but like it was a random thing to say, kind of.
So upon rewatching, I was like, okay, her saying this in this moment kind of makes sense because before she was trying to get Mary to like come out with them and like, hey, we're about to go to like this diner or whatever, like you should come. And she's like, I have plans, like I'm going out. So I'm
Judy.
like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, maybe she does like want to get to know her, or, you know. But I'm also just like, you haven't provided a space for her to
It's
really
not
be
safe.
herself and express
It's literally not
herself,
safe.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and be like, hey, this is me, you
This
know.
isn't me. Yes.
This
Judy
is yeah.
Judy has been like judgmental and kind of assumed all this information about her before this whole time, and like she hasn't had the time to be like, this is me, this is who I am. Judy just like assumes she's like this crazy beatnik or whatever, and isn't
Casting
like
aspersions.
she isn't like letting her show who she really is. But like, what does that have to do? Why can't I be on the desk though? I'm doing good at the desk.
You know,
It's like resentment and like a little bit of jealousy, maybe.
I
I
think you're
think so for
right.
sure.
Because even when Judy was trying to tell her, like, oh my God, you won't believe what I did last night. And she's going to go into detail about how she, like, stayed at the library and, like, organized and learned the decimal system. And she's like, oh, let me guess. She went to a party and saw your boyfriend's band and stayed out till dawn and got wasted and ran into the cops. And it's just like, people can be more than one thing, okay? People can, like, change and grow and evolve. Like, that's what being young, that's what being human is
Yeah.
about. So I think people just, yeah, Judy specifically didn't give her the space and the opportunity to like be Mary.
Who's judging her? Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Judy, you live in NYC too. Change that outfit. You can come out too. Okay. You could be out there as well.
Yep. And I also just want to point out too, I don't know if you guys noticed this as well, but like it's funny that her name is Judy and like she's like she's probably like the oldest character in the story. Because like in gay world, you know, when somebody's a good Judy, you know,
Oh,
that have you heard
Oh,
that,
yeah.
you
friend
know,
of
like,
Dorothy.
oh, that's my good, yeah, exactly. Like friend of Dorothy, like that's my good Judy.
Mhm.
So I'm like, you know, it sucks that Judy, but Judy ends up coming around,
She
right?
does.
So I'm like,
I think that
okay,
was in Clueless. They said, "Oh, he's a friend of Dorothy," about
yep,
Christian.
yep, yep.
Oh, I love
Love, yeah, I love Clueless.
Christian.
Hmm.
um. Okay. So la 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 la. Yes. Renee, now we're back at the Renee's like right outside the library. And this was weird because she's like she didn't recognize Mary. She's like, "You're Leo's friend, right?" I was like, "Oh, she didn't really know him. She doesn't really know her."
I guess it's because you know how you have those friends that you see at the club, and then you see them not at the club. Like you see them in daylight, and you're like, oh,
At the library.
yeah,
Say
ain't you?
her by her
Yeah,
username. Are you
right. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
So Renee tries to take her to AA and she's like, I need a drink. So Mary says that to the and she wants
That
like
was honestly that was the best acting in the movie when she was like, "What's her name again? The
Mary?
alcoholic? No, the
Renee.
Renee." She's
Renee.
like, "My name's Renee, and I'm an alcoholic." It's like that, and then the other scene that we talked about earlier, like probably the best
Yes,
scenes
yes.
of the whole movie.
What's
Yeah.
Renee? So she dresses up to order falafel for Mustafa, and then we get a really cool outfit montage
Uh,
or falafel montage, whatever you want to go with, where she's like, ordering, and then he's wearing a buy one pita, get one pita free sign. This is like, is this humiliation a little bit? I don't know. But she buys from him and then he won't give her a free pita because he's mad. I don't want to sell. Stop bothering me. He wants her to go. So we go back to the apartment and Leo comes back, and this is a party foul. She's reorganized his albums, his 1,000 albums. Although later in the film they say 2,000, so maybe he got 1,000 more in between now and the end of the movie. But she's reorganized them, and he had just pulled out a stack, and he needs to go to Renee's in 20 minutes, and it took him a week to pull out that stack or whatever. So she teaches him how to use the Dewey Decimal System, and he's frustrated, but he gets his records. I like this scene.
yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
It's cute.
I wanted to like listen and like make a playlist of what he was talking about because I liked, you know, what the albums he was saying. It's cool. It's for the times. It's for the times. So then Mustafa goes to the library. He's trying to find info on teaching, and they hook up, him and Mary, after hours. But she leaves the windows open, and the next day, Judy's really mad because some valuable books have been ruined, or some irreplaceable books, I guess.
Yeah, attacked by birds. And didn't she find like a used condom in the
Yes.
Yeah, she found the used
And she like
condom
points it out.
Yeah.
Damn, they can throw it away. So Mustafa carries a condom on him. Interesting. I guess he had it back
Mustafa's
then.
fine. Yeah.
Fine men
Mustafa's
gonna carry a
fine.
condom back then, you know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's New
Yeah,
York, he fine.
So
Yeah.
Mustafa can throw his condom
He
away.
working them streets.
Throw it away. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Well,
Oh my god.
at
Oh
least we'll
my
see.
god.
Okay. Let me see.
Okay, Mustafa.
She's fired. Next scene, she's
She is
evicted.
fired. Oh yeah.
It was one of the so she didn't pay her rent even before she got fired. Okay. So now she has to sell her designer clothes, and she does, and then she can pay her rent, but she pays her landlord in cash, and he's mad because he thinks she's selling drugs. So I guess there were checks only back then. Then she sees Mustafa, and he tells her she should wait tables, and she's like, "That's not me." And wherever they are, they're in like a warehouse or something. I don't know who owned the warehouse, but she's like, "This is a great place to throw a party." So the next scene, Arabian Nights. Probably not good.
Yeah. Again,
You know,
could not remake.
Not repeat. Arabian
but
Nights.
honestly, would it be a good 90s film without a little bit of racism?
I mean, it's the next 30 minutes of the movie.
Well, no, even before that. Do you remember that scene where she's like in
Singing?
her apartment? Yeah, she's like, I'm not even gonna do it,
Oh,
but
the
she's
singing.
like dancing, and then
Yeah.
she like grabs a towel and she like puts it over
I
her
didn't write that
face,
down.
and
She's like doing
yeah, she's like,
vocalizations as well.
Yeah.
Like, you dumb.
Like, okay, Gwen Stefani.
Oh god.
Yeah, she was getting her Gwen on.
It's her birthday, but they don't want to hear house. I'm like, they hated house back then? House music?
I'm like, ain't this a gay movie? Ain't y'all gay?
I was just about to say, isn't that like
All he plays is house? What do you want to hear?
I'm like, gay is to house as black as to chicken.
So, chicken. No, I need the context. I don't know what he wanted to hear, but we don't know. So Mary's Mary's cigarette is bothering Venus, and then Mary's like, get a last name and we'll talk. But only Judy had a last name. So
yeah.
yes. Renee is telling Mary that she'll be a great promoter. You know, she's at the party. Mustafa's there, and he's supposed to be selling falafel, and she's like, it's funny that you're selling falafel. I was like, I don't really get the joke, but you know, that was 1995. 1995.
You were just in first grade.
I was
You were 4?
Yeah, no school.
I was 5.
Right?
I was 2.
You were 2. That's fine.
Yeah, I was 2.
It was an embryo. Just kidding.
I was just a baby.
Wait, have you seen that is it a meme if it's a movie? The GIF, the video of the little girl that's like, yeah.
Wait.
I'm gonna send it to you. They
Okay.
put this little girl's video on things, and it's hilarious.
Oh my god, I love
She's
that.
like 2, and she's like, yeah. When you see it, you're gonna be like, that is spot on.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So Mustafa takes her to the back. It's very serious. She's like, you're hurting me. He takes her to the back. They're arguing. He ends up running off because he wants her to be. He says something like, he's like, why can't you just be? Why do you always have to try? Why are you being why are you being mean to everyone? You know, a lot of that. So
he wouldn't have to worry about that with me.
She's like, I want to get high, and she wants her unborn children to grow gills. So,
Oh.
I love that quote.
she takes Molly or something. I don't know. She's like rolling, and she says the F slur to Derek, who's just trying to help and bartend. I really like Derek. Justice for Derek.
Yeah.
She ends up going on stage. She's like spin dancing. She's like kind of sloppy, falling over everybody, and then like everybody starts staring at her like she farted or something. Whoa.
Whoa. Not think about it.
Nigel gets her off the stage and they're kissing, and she's like, why didn't you get deported yet? And he's like, because I told them we were going to get married. And he ends up walking her home and they're kissing, but then really he's kissing her, and then she wants to like go to sleep and she wants him to stop and he won't stop, so she ends up slapping him. And they go inside and she's at the stairs. She goes inside, sorry, and she's at the stairs, and then he comes back in and she like knees him in the chest because he's being weird. He's doing too much. And she goes inside and like closes the vestibule door. That's what that's called. And then he's like banging on the door, which is weird. And she ends up like imagining all these books are falling down the stairs, and she sees a belly dancer and she passes out.
Been there.
Next thing, someone nudges her with their foot, and she goes back to the library, and Judy's still mad. And she's like, come to my house at 8:00, Judy. So then Mary gets all these books, and Wanda comes over and she like pins Wanda to the shelf. Her and Wanda had like weird tension both year. And she's like, you're gonna help me, bitch.
Totally.
Wait, is that a direct quote?
Yeah. Help me, bitch. So then in the apartment, everyone's like decorating for her birthday, and then all the librarians are telling Mary about which library program she should do. She wants to like go to grad school. And then we get a glimpse of Mustafa's cart, his falafel cart. All the hipsters are there, and the enemy's cart has nobody. And he hears Mary's order, Dom.
A falafel with hot sauce and a side of baba ganoush with a seltzer.
Okay, but it's some other mousy girl. It's not Mary.
Oh.
So then Mary goes home and she's like looking all academic because she sold all of her clothes, all her designer clothes. And then like it turns out it's a surprise party. And then she's mad at Derek, who's in a really cute like silk cowboy shirt. You might bring it up. I don't know. And Judy's on her way over. So she's like, no, we gotta get all this out of here. We can't have a party right now because Judy's coming in. I really want to be a librarian, you know, is basically what she's saying. But everyone thinks she's high. And Derek's mad about her clothes that they got sold. And then Judy comes in and, you know, she's trying to tell her, you know, this party is my friends threw it. It's not me. I want my job back. I want to be a librarian. And then the police come. Oh, wait, it's a stripper. And Judy's not pleased. And like the stripper's like dancing on her, and she's like, I'm serious about grad school. And then she ends up handcuffing the stripper so she can tell Judy that she wants to be a librarian, and her friends are like sticking up for her. And Judy's like, you can't be a librarian, baby. You had sex in the library. But Mustafa shows up and he's like, no, she like researched for me. And then so she gets her job back. Happy birthday. And then she dance. And then she kisses Mustafa, and it's the end.
It's a good movie. Yay!
Yeah. Party girl.
Party girl.
Party girl.
Okay, well, any final thoughts before we talk about clothes?
You know, even though it was in a pretty much pre-technology world, I feel like it's still so relatable, you know? Like, Mary is just as relevant today as she was in 1995, you know? I feel like people, men, women, non-binary people, can relate to her in many different ways, from her style to her personality to her party girl ways to her transition into you know, a career while still like completely being herself. Like, I feel like that's really admirable to like be completely authentically yourself and still pursue something that people, literally everyone is like, no, you wouldn't be good at it, or no, I don't think you can do this, and still like ultimately come out on top and be like, no, I'm just as good as everybody else, and still like, you know, the bad bitch in the leopard coat. Like, be real.
Mary walked so Elwoods could run.
Period.
To like
Period. Alrighty, so let's get into it. Let's get into Dion Davin's report. This is our costume design section where we kind of just talk about the fashion of the film and the costume designer who was the mastermind behind it. And so for 1995's Party Girl, we have costume designer Michael Clancy, who unfortunately passed away July 31st, 2022. So rest in peace to Michael Clancy. Um, you're missed, because I think Party Girl is one of those films that's only going to get more relevant as time goes on because of how funny the movie is, but also kind of how timeless the costume design is, and how like all of these outfits that like Parker Posey wears in the movie is literally stuff that I could see people wearing today in 2024. So I think, yeah, just the relevancy of like his work is still so important today as it was when the movie came out all those years ago. Um, he, fun fact, is Irish. So he's from Ireland. Like our girl, you know, the Irish have been getting a lot of love recently, which I love because my grandmother was Irish. So I was like,
mine too. Sorry.
yeah, oh my God, Black Irish. Yeah, so
She's
my
like,
mom's maiden name, yeah, she's my mom's maiden name was McGee, so I'm like, okay, shout out the Irish. Um, but yeah, Michael Clancy is well known for his work in Madeline, 1998's Madeline. So, kind of a full circle moment here from what we kind of went over earlier. Um, it was the director who worked on Madeline as well, right, Annie?
Yes.
oh, so
Cool.
they work together. Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like they were friends, kind of ran into the same circle. And a lot of the information that I got for this section came from Vogue. And there was like an interview with the director, Parker Posey, and Michael Clancy. So I feel like they had a really nice like working relationship that kind of lasted throughout the years and probably existed like before the movie. Um, Speaking of Vogue, this is one of the quotes that I have from Michael Clancy, the Vogue interview that I read. At the time, I was going out to clubs a lot. I was working as a costume designer, but for years before I had worked at a wait. Sorry, I'm gonna redo that. That I fucked that up. Okay. So the quote here I have is, at the time I was going out to clubs a lot. I was working as a costume designer, but years before I had worked at a pretty famous nightclub called Area, which was a very trendy, sceney place. Somebody who used to come there was a friend of Daisy's, and they recommended me. All of the characters in the film were people that were very familiar to me. I knew the person that Parker Posey was playing. I knew the person that Guillermo Diaz was playing. I knew all of these people. They were my friends. So, as we kind of discussed earlier, these people, this movie felt so authentic because these were real people. Like the actors were portraying real people that the people who worked on this film knew. So, I think that kind of added to just, yeah, the overall greatness of this film. Next slide, please. So here we have some more pictures. This duo is one of those like famous club duo people that I was talking about earlier. I should have wrote it down, but I don't remember who they were. But they were like really
Not
big.
twins.
They're
Oh,
not twins, but they were like, or maybe they are twins. Honestly, I
no.
don't remember. But they were like really big in the New York club scene. And so getting them to be a part of the film was like a really big deal in 1995. And the quote that I have here is, there were a lot of clothes that were brought in from my closet, my assistant's closet, Parker's closet, Daisy's cousin's closet. When she takes the Chanel jacket out, this is an actual Chanel couture jacket, which was borrowed from the collection of a friend of mine who works at Vogue, Hamish Bowles. It's in a scene where they're at a party and she opens the closet and she's like, "Hello, Chanel. Whatever was available, we took." So I kind of mentioned this earlier, but literally, like, most of the clothes that they were wearing were clothes from people who worked on the film, from actors, and from Michael Clancy himself, from like his own collection or like his friend's collection. So I thought that was really cool. It kind of just like goes to show that like you don't need a huge budget to make a good film. Like you can literally just like have a great idea, a great group of people, and like just good taste. You know, I feel like you can do a lot with a little when you have good taste. And I feel like this film kind of just like really exemplifies that. Next slide, please.
They were so authentic with what they did, and that's why it's like you can use so little because you're true to that, you know.
Exactly, exactly. And like even with the like fashion of this film being so like ahead of its time, it wasn't like gaudy or too trendy or you know, I'm losing the words that I'm trying to think of, but like it really was authentic to the character that Parker Posey was playing. Like her, she, the clothes were a part of who she was as a person. They weren't just like things that she was wearing. You know, they were a part of the character. So, yeah. I know Parker has said like she has some of the clothes still that she wore in this film. She can't necessarily fit into them anymore, but even still, like I'm the same way. I have clothes I can't fit into, but I won't be getting rid of them because I just like the way they feel in my closet. So they're going to stay there. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is actually one of my favorite outfits in the film. This is actually what we first see Parker Posey in the beginning of the film, right before she gets arrested when she's at her
So
party. This, I think, is like the perfect example of how like something simple can still be so like standoutish. Like it's like such a simple outfit, like a red top. This is a Vivienne Westwood corset, um, which I forgot who exactly it was, but it was one of the people who were working on the film. So you have like this Vivienne Westwood uh, uh, corset, these fishnets, the heels. You have like these like bedazzled shorts that I'm pretty sure were Parker Posey's like own shorts. Um, but yeah, it's such like a cute and fun and simple outfit that's like perfect for New York nightlife. Love it. Do you guys have any thoughts on this outfit?
It's
Oh,
so
so
cute.
cute.
It's so
Yeah.
cute.
So cute. And I love her dedication to gold hoops too, because I too have a dedication to gold hoops. So any girl with gold hoops is a girl of mine. I love her. Next slide, please. All right, so now we have our post jail outfit. Um, Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the outfit she leaves jail in, with the leopard coat, the glasses, the red shorts, the blue tights, the blue heels.
And like the opera
Uh huh.
orchestra conductor type
Yep.
lapel
Yep.
Yes.
jacket. Yeah.
So this is when we see her for the first time go to Mustafa and order
Yes.
her falafel with hot sauce and a side of baba ganoush and a seltzer. Um, and I love this outfit. Any outfit with a leopard coat over it is an outfit that I'm going to give Tins the house down boots. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think it looks so good. Um, and again, it's like so. It's simple, but it's like elevated simple. Like it's right. It's just 100% right. Um, yeah. Any more thoughts on this one?
I love her tight collection.
I do
Tights
too.
Mhm.
collection. Yeah.
I do too. Which I don't think it was very popular in the 90s. Like I feel like tights were really big in the 80s. And correct me if I'm wrong, I could be absolutely wrong, but I feel like tights weren't really like like a thing that was like super well worn, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it seemed like she was doing her own thing, like this whole
Yeah.
time.
Like she was taking like inspiration from different like eras and like styles and just kind of like making it her own, which again just completely works for the character that Parker Posey is playing. Um, obsessed, obsessed. Next slide, please. Okay, this is the outfit that we have. I think this is the outfit that she wears when she's like doing the all-nighter in the library.
Her bigger.
Yes, I love this outfit. I think it's so cute. It's obviously not like one of her club outfits. It's not something that I would see her wearing in the club, but it still holds true to her party girl personality where it's like simple, casual, but like the pop of color kind of just like makes it Mary's. Like it just makes it a Mary outfit. So I love this. I love the layering of the shirts. I love the color combination. Of course, the gold hoops. Always love a gold hoop. Yeah. Any thoughts on this one?
I loved it. It's like her gamer outfit, right?
Yeah.
If she was a Twitch streamer, that's what she. Yeah, it's cute. It's like I'm my own person. That's how I feel when I look at it. For the character, she's like, I'm my own person.
Yeah. Yeah. And it never. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say it never feels costumey.
No.
Like it just always feels like she's just like even if she's just like throws shit on, it just it just works.
Yeah, I love the layered tops too. This actually made me think of Shannon as well, or maybe like Shannon in college. Because Shannon, you like taught me how to layer. Like, you like I never layered clothes before. I was Shannon.
Really?
Yeah, really. And it's such an easy way to make an outfit level up. It's just layer.
The illustration is like Robin, like Batman and Robin.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah, these illustrations are amazing, and they're courtesy of Michael Clancy.
I love the like being a costumer must be so much fun. I love the like the little notes, the details, the character.
Yeah, and I love how like costume design just like helps elevate the story because you see like with Mary's character as the story goes on, specifically like that scene where she's helping the lady with the twin books. She's wearing like that all cream outfit. This is where she's like, I need a drink. She's wearing that like all cream outfit, and it's like something that you wouldn't imagine Mary in the beginning of this movie wearing.
When she's like serious about working at the desk. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like something that you wouldn't imagine Mary in the beginning of the movie wearing, but it just makes sense with her character development as she becomes like more in her librarian era. So yeah, I'm just like, I think it's so amazing how little budget they had to work with, but still managed to have such a like standout set of costumes that even like movies with 5 times this budget can't manage. Yeah, you know, they can't compare.
Unique. Yeah.
Unique. Yeah. So yeah,
Sorry.
shout out to Michael Clancy. I think his work in this film is phenomenal. I love all the outfits. I think they're unique and timeless and fun and girly and yeah, just everything I would want a New York girly to serve. But outside of these outfits, like, did you have any other favorites in the movie, or was there like one that really stuck out to you?
For me, I love Mary's fits. I love Derek in the last scene has on this silk cowboy shirt that's really nice. And at some point, I really like Leo's outfits because he's a DJ, he's a 90s DJ or whatever. But at some point, he's a lot of tracksuits and stuff. But at some point, he has like a spinny cap, like a cap with the spinny band.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite outfits is the all green outfit that she wears on the street when she's talking to Mustafa. I want to say she even has gloves on, but it's like
Is it in the montage?
It's almost like a trench. No, they're like
No,
having a
this is
conversation and she's
Okay,
like
okay.
walking with him. But it's
Okay.
this is
all
whenever
green.
she has the book, right? And she's like trying to read
Yes, I think so.
Arabic.
Oh,
Yeah,
the dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Oh,
But
okay. Yeah.
I love a monochromatic
Yeah.
outfit.
same,
Yeah, that should.
same. Yeah, going off the monochromatic during the montage that we had when she was like continuing to like go by the little like stand and order her order every day. There's like a scene where she is wearing like a two-piece like leather jacket and leather pants with like a black um, I don't know if it was a shirt or something, but it was like an all black outfit, leather top, leather bottoms, black sunglasses, and like that outfit just really spoke to me because like I love leather and I love like leather on leather,
Yeah.
and any opportunity I can to wear leather pants, I will take that opportunity. So that outfit really resonated with me because I would, it was something I would wear myself. Um, but yeah, I think the first outfit that we see her in that she gets arrested in, the Vivienne Westwood corset, she looks really good in red. I think
It
red is
looks
Parker
good.
Posey's color.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna say that. And then every outfit that she wore with the leopard coat, tens across the board for me.
And then whatever Venus had on too, she looked
Yeah, the
Oh yeah,
silver.
Venus always looks
good.
Yeah, she had that shit
Amazing.
on.
Venus at the Arabian Nights party, she had the it's cultural, but like the nose ring that goes to the ear.
Hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I hate when cultural appropriation is
It's like
cute.
it's not her culture, but
Yeah.
another culture.
Oh, I think I forgot to go through the rest of his films. We got so caught up on Madeline. But also, speaking of other movies that Michael Clancy has worked on, um, he was the costume designer for My Big Fat Greek Wedding
Oh,
in
there's like
2002.
4 of those now. 3? Maybe 3.
Three.
I think there's
Three, three,
three,
three.
yeah. We Own the Night from 2007. 2010's All Good Things, which I think has Ryan Gosling in it.
He's mean and Kirsten Dunst,
Yeah. Hmm.
the
He was
thriller.
a costume designer for that one. Hmm.
Oh shit.
And then 2008's The Whackness. Yeah,
Josh
I knew you
Peck.
would know this one. Yeah,
Josh Peck and the girl from Juno.
and
Not Juno, but
I think Mary Kate
The
Olsen
Juno's
in it
friend.
best friend.
too.
Juno's best friend. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mary Kate?
I could be lying, but I feel like Mary
Maybe.
Kate's in
Maybe,
it.
maybe, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, those are like the main things that he's worked on. So yeah, that
That's
is our.
impressive.
It is. It is. So I think, and with reading some of his interviews that he did before he passed away, I think he was saying like Party Girl was like his most notable, like his most memorable film that he's worked on. And yeah, I think that's beautiful because, like I said, like I think these costumes are so relevant in 2024 in the same way that they were in 1995. So yeah, I think him and his team really put their pussies in that.
They're costumacy.
Yeah, the costumacy. Yeah. So yeah, that is our costume design for Park Girl.
Did you have any game questions for us, Dom?
You know, I had thought of some, but then I forgot to write them down, so they escaped me. Um, let's think, because we got to go out with something. Um,
Maybe
I
like
am s-
design a dream party for your B-Day.
BA?
B-Day.
mm,
Oh, B-Day.
Yes. Let's say the big 50 or something. The big 50th birthday. Like
hmm.
you're going hard like you're 21, but you're 50. What are you doing? I'll go first.
Okay.
Um, we're gonna go to Tokyo. And I just realized, I just learned that there are pig cafes. You know how there's like cat cafes,
Oh yeah, like hot
puppy
cafes.
cafes. There's pig cafes. We're going to a pig cafe. Um, and we're partying, and we're like, we're not eating any pork in front of the pigs. We are having plant-based food in front of the piggies. We're dancing, and we're gonna dress like Miss Piggy, and it's gonna be a campy piggy day. I don't know why I chose pigs. It's kind of regretting
No, I love pigs.
Can we get those cute little noses?
Cute noses. We're gonna have her attitude. I actually do really love. I recently rewatched Muppets
Babe?
from Space or something like that. Muppets from Space, and she's so funny. Why is she so funny?
She's hilarious. She's really that girl.
Yeah, she is.
She's that pig. She's that pig.
Yeah, she's so funny. So that's me. We're going piggy.
Well, you know, I like that. I love that. I think, yeah, I'm down for that. And I hope one day that can actually like come true.
I'll start working. I'll make the itinerary.
I would love that.
Love it. I do want to ask, where do we think that, what do we think Mary would be doing? Like if Mary was 23 in 2024.
He's switching this. He's switching the question.
That's what you said.
Huh? Wait, what'd I do?
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So if Mary was 23 in 2024, what do we think she would be doing? Because I don't want to say that like libraries are obsolete now, but I don't think that the librarian job that she would have in 1995 would be the same job that she would have at a library in 2024. So, what do we think career-wise, or whatever you want to imagine, what do we think Mary would be doing today with her life?
So, what do we think?
She's too cool to be an influencer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And the whole point of the movie is she's enthralled with like academia. So maybe she's like into coding or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Marketing.
This is a hard one.
I honestly feel like, so I think she would probably be like a professor, like maybe a linguistic professor or something. Like she would be like, she like learned Arabic, and her and Mustafa are like building this life together, and she like just becomes really, because obviously the girl was obsessed with the culture, you know. So I think maybe she would be like a culture historian or something like that. I could see her working in a college. Yeah, like an anthropologist. Yeah.
That. Yeah. Wait, can I say my party? Because I actually have a Pinterest board.
Yeah.
Dis-moi.
My it's pretty simple, but I have a Pinterest board that I called Bubblegum Smile, and I just want a pink party. Like every single detail pink.
Yay!
I love that.
Like
I love that.
Yeah. Pink.
Do we listen to Pink? Well,
no, more like bubblegum, cutesy.
Oh, sorry.
I love that.
I love Pink too, but she's a little too hard for the vibe that I have in my head. I'll throw her in to the playlist.
Dom.
That's it.
Okay.
Well, I was just gonna steal your idea, Shannon, because I like
the pigs.
Yeah, I was like Tokyo. You had me at Tokyo. All you had to say was Tokyo, and I'm like down. But now that Annie said her pink party, I'm like, well, shit, I like both of those parties. So I think because I'll be at both of those parties, and they're both things that I love, Tokyo, Japan, and pink, I think it'd be fun to kind of have like a tacky animal print party. Like where we all show up in different like animal prints. Like you can even like, yeah, like a safari party. Like if Scary Spice were to like host a party, what would that party? Safari party.
Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday.
Okay.
We didn't talk about her anymore.
We can't. You're right. But Safari was her ex-boyfriend. Sorry.
Right.
Oh. You're right. We can't say.
We got the China. Do you remember that video where he's like, we got the China water, and she's like, we're in Japan.
Oh no.
Oh, it's really funny. I'll send it to you guys. It's hilarious. They're like on live stream, and he's like, "Yeah, so we got the China water," and
Yeah,
she's
he was
sitting next
dumb,
to
but he
him,
was
and she was just
cute.
like,
Okay. Her
"We're in
boyfriend was dumb.
Japan." He was dumb, but you know what? I
He was
like the
cute, and
dumb
he
ones.
danced.
I can
He
be
danced
smart
on
enough for
stage with
both of
her,
us. Just be
which
dumb and
is
tall and cute with a big fat butt. Is
Oh
that
my
too much to ask
god.
for?
right.
I don't need you to be smart. I just need your ass to be fat. Big dummy with a big thickie.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like this is a good point to end,
Anyways,
we
we're Six Out Film Club. We love you.
love
We
you.
love you. Don't
I love
forget to like,
y'all.
comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah, hit that subscribe button, y'all.